Hola from the west side. It is me, DCThePurpleDiva, and welcome to Not So Random Chat. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Or for those of you who are in another time zone other than Pacific, it's already Thursday for y'all. But I know folks are probably out there. There's a lot going on. You know, I was off of YouTube for some hours, you know, doing things in my life offline, working on a movie production. We had a rehearsal tonight, and I have to basically run the rehearsals. So I was there doing that. And I've also had to work on the vlog that was supposed to release today. Well, I've had several of my vlogs do this, my uploads, and they just sit there and processing, and they never finish processing. So this happened with this one. So Jesus is still Lord. I'm going to just get past this, you know, these demons that seem to be wandering in all of my technology lately, and get that one re-uploaded after I do this live, so that y'all finally get to see it, and so I can upload the videos that are behind it. It's so irritating. But yeah, there's a lot going on in these YouTube streets though. And this is supposed to be the season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And yeah, there's just a lot of mess going on. And it's just crazy to me how some folks just, I guess it's important for people to be popular and everything, you know? I mean, like I probably tonight, I might get a few people. I don't think I'm going to get a whole bunch of people in my chat tonight because it's really, really late. And because I'm not going to get on here and act an ass. And I'm not going to get involved in any of this stuff. It's just not the way that I move. And I'm not saying that it's the way that everyone moves that's in the mess, because some of the people that are in some of the conflicts, my son's so rude, y'all, that are in some of these conflicts didn't ask to be in the conflicts. Matter of fact, they have distanced themselves from things as much as they possibly could. Yet and still, their names still keep coming up, which is crazy. And to me, some of the stuff is so confusing because there are people that months ago were friends. Now they're not cool. It's like, okay, you're cool one day, you're not cool the next day. People getting doxxed, all kinds of just bad karma is going around on this platform. And you know, it's not that I really believe in karma, but I do believe in, you know, that you sow shall you also reap. I do. So, you know, that's why I always advise people who don't really know what's going on to not get involved. Because now there's people involved that I thought were cool and weren't even quote unquote around even last year when some of this stuff was going on, and I was around. But, I was just an onlooker because I was an onlooker. And they're coming up in as Johnny and Janet come lately and commenting on things and apparently cheerleading for people. And it's just, will the fake people please all stand up and please leave or go over to a little patch of YouTube and be there by yourself, and you can all be fake together. I mean, there's been some serious stuff that has been put out in these YouTube streets that should not have been put out in these YouTube streets. I'm just shaking my head because there was an alleged, physical violence between a YouTuber towards another YouTuber, which allegedly ended up in a sexual assault, that the alleged victim was not the one who put the information out there. Someone else decided to do it for them. This is the kind of shiznit that's been going on. People digging up people's criminal records, or whether they have one or not. People, lying about whether they went to college or not. Lying about where they went to college. Lying, saying you're married and you're not married, saying you're in a relationship and you're not in a relationship, all kinds of just madness. It's just toxic stuff. And so, for me, autism mom on here, trying to, put out videos about autism and about my life as a caregiver to an adult, and just about, real stuff, I think. And, doing these nighttime live streams to, really, it started out just as something to help me to get my 4,000 hours. I'm going to be honest. That's what it started out as, because, unless you have a video that goes viral, and you never know when a video is going to go viral, but unless you have a video go viral, most of us have to come on here live if we expect to get 4,000 hours within a 12-month period. It just is what it is. And it's still not easy to do it in 12 months, because I couldn't do it in 12 months. But I'm a caregiver. And, I couldn't do marathon lives that some other people were fortunate to do, or, all that stuff. But getting back to what I was saying, I would rather have my small, intimate chats that I know will eventually grow bigger, and get bigger. I'd rather have that and just get bigger, as my content draws more people to it, because I know it is. Because I'm gonna really, this was never just meant to be about autism. This is really, it's supposed to be about my life and being an autism mom. And so I'm gonna really try to do more stuff geared towards that. And I like doing the live stream. I think that it would be really cool to keep this as a nighttime talk show, or maybe sometimes it could be a daytime, live stream panel. But I think the Not So Random Chat will be like stay as a nighttime talk show. And instead of being on live every day like I am now, whether I'm the only one in the chat or whether people show up or not, but it will be, me and hopefully a panel sometimes. And hopefully I will be, have guests come through. But it's going to be like a nighttime talk show. And if it's just me talking for an hour, then I'll be fine with that. But, it's really something that I am trying to develop. As you guys see, I'm really trying to improve my thumbnails. I'm even, really trying to get into the Vlogmas thing. I've done my first 2 days. I'm working on day 3. Haven't got a clue as to what it's going to be tomorrow, but y'all are going to get something for day 3. Even I've got a couple of things. Just I got to figure out which one is going to work, But I'm really, getting into that, and I'm using another YouTuber's Christmas music for that. And so what I understand is, since I'm not a monetized channel, the only thing that I will get on my on these little Vlogmas videos, which I don't think any of them will be more than 2 to 3 minutes. They're all going to be shorties. I'm not going to do long ones. I'm going to, for the Vlogmas, I don't think. But what I understand is that I've given the person credit. So what happens is that I just won't be able to monetize those videos. But like I said, that's why I'm purposely making them short videos. And then when my channel does get monetized, I can always, reach out and donate to the content creator. As a matter of fact, I may send them something anyway, because I'm going to use the same piece of their music like 25 times. So I'm going to probably go ahead and send them a licensing fee or whatever that is on their website. And so that'll affect whatever videos that I put up after that, even though they're only going to be like 1 to 2 minutes. So, so I won't have 25 of them up there like that. But, all of this stuff going on, it does sadden me. But what I hope is that going into 2021, a lot of the stuff that's going on, is done. Or people are seen for who they are. And everybody can just go upon their merry way with whoever wants to support, Saddened me that, I know quite a few people in one of the situations, but I really only know people from YouTube in that particular situation. People that I actually know personally on this platform that have um, platforms or in other sectors of Black YouTube. One is in the beauty sector and she is monetized. And then my girl Felicia, she does like kind of news. She kind of does like news on her show. But she's going to get monetized. She's just got to get the hours. But she's getting the views. She's getting good views. But they're not involved in none of this stuff. They don't even come on the side of YouTube except, to come through my live streams. And, my vlogs, for the most part, are really autism and lifestyle of a caregiver content. So that's not really even in this side of YouTube. It's kind of in the people and blog side, But as my channel gets bigger and bigger and my content is more towards, gets more views, then I will move higher and higher in the algorithm for that content. So I'm not even worrying about that. Right now I'm focusing on, getting my watch hours, and I'm so close. I'm not looking. I decided I'm going to stop looking because it just was hovering between 38, 60 something and like 39 something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hovering between these two little, and it's like getting this last 100 hours is like pulling freaking teeth. But I know people are watching my videos. I see the views. And especially my little short videos. No, I don't think people are watching maybe all my live streams, but they're watching part of my live streams, or I would not be this close to 4,000 hours. I've done over 300 live streams. Over 300 live streams. I think it's somewhere like around 334. I guess this would be 335 or 36. So I've done a lot of, live streams. I've done 57 vlogs under the Chronicles of an Autism. But I've also plunked up a whole bunch of, short vlogs that are like a minute or two. Hey, different breed. So I'm proud of the content that I put up so far. And I know that it's only going to get better as I get better at expressing and putting my stuff out there. Just putting my stuff out there. But doing this Vlogmas stuff, you guys, is interesting because, I look at what other people are doing on there. I'm trying to come up with stuff that I think that I would want to see. That's why today I did the deadlines for shipping of gifts here in the United States. I thought that would probably be a very good one. I have a couple of ideas for tomorrow. So we'll see which one I go with. We will see which one I decide to go with. Because one of them, I'll have to get up like early in the morning to do stuff to make it happen. And the other two, I don't. So, but I can't give up on day 3, y'all. So I promise it'll be something up there. It'll be something up there. Like there's one that I really want to do, and I would prefer to do it as an early morning, taping so that I can just edit and everything. But the problem is that that's not possible right now because of some things that are going on due to COVID-19 where I live. So it's better for me to do it as a later one, a later time of day, because then I'm sure that I can get what I need. I know that makes no sense, and I'm talking in code, but it's like when you have ideas of what you want to do, you have to talk in code around here. If you want your original thoughts to stay yours until they're released. But of course biting is the best form of compliment. Sometimes when people, kind of give you props for their biting. But some people, some of the things I've seen is that I have seen larger YouTubers take stuff that smaller YouTubers have done and redo it and not give the smaller YouTubers any shine for it and get all the views for themselves. That's cold. When I become a larger YouTuber, if I see something that a smaller YouTuber is doing and is an inspiration to me, I am going to give them credit for being inspiration. Like, what kind of crap is that? To like somebody's stuff and not even give them credit for it. It is going to be a very, very different holiday, though. That's why I'm, kind of trying to come up with Vlogmas stuff that is going to kind of be relevant to the current situation. Because even though people don't talk about it, we're still kind of in the middle of this pandemic. It hasn't left. And we're not sure if it's going to leave even when the vaccines are out there, because there are many of us, not that we're anti-vaxxers, but that we don't feel comfortable with taking this vaccine. Just don't. I don't. So I don't know. But I'm trying to come up with Vlogmas stuff that is useful because we're in our current situation. So hopefully I'll come up with some stuff. If not, hopefully you guys will like whatever it is that I do. I really do hope you guys do. Because I am really trying. But like I said, this is my first year doing the Vlogmas. So, don't be too hard on me if, some of my Vlogmas are not what you expect, because I'm kind of trying to feel my way through it. But I believe they started doing the Vlogmas back in 2011, which is technically when I came onto YouTube. But I was not a content creator. So we'll see how I do. I've done good so far. And I know there's some people that like do their vlogmas. They don't do them every single day. But since I put up a video every day, I figured that every video until the 25th of December in my short videos is going to be a vlogmas. It could be it could be a something quick, a tip about things to do for the holidays, you know, um, a cookie recipe, whatever, you know. We shall see. We shall see. But the next thing that I wanted to talk about, well, I just wanted to kind of talk about briefly, is that today we lost an Olympic icon, Rayford Johnson, who was the decathlon champion in the 1960 Olympics, passed today at the age of 86. He also was very good friends with the late Robert F. Kennedy and his wife Eunice, and was part of the inception of and remained active in the Special Olympics, which my son has benefited from, and which many other people with developmental disabilities or special needs have benefited from. They have year-round programs here in Southern California. So I just wanted to say rest in peace to Rayford Johnson, who gave us so much with the Special Olympics. It has now become international. It's just great that happened for the special needs community. And I don't believe that Mr. Johnson had any people in his family that were special needs. I just think that he did it out of his love for the late Robert F. Kennedy and his wife, Eunice. And because this was her passion, she wanted to make sure that this was there for special needs individuals. And I'm, very, very happy that my son was able to be a recipient of it. Now, let me open my soda. Take a swig. Have a Canada Dry ginger ale. Okay, so now, I don't know how many of you guys are fans of the Netflix show Umbrella Academy. But if you have ever watched Umbrella Academy, one of the stars of Umbrella Academy, Oscar nominated, came out yesterday as trans. He played the character Vanya on that show. He is formerly Ellen Page, and he is now calling himself and wants other people to call him Elliot Page. He says that his pronouns are he and they. I'm not shocked actually about this revelation from Elliot, Hey, underrated. But I wonder, you guys, I wonder how Netflix is going to handle the character on the Umbrella Academy, because the character is a girl, a cis girl. And so now that Elliot is going to continue playing the role, is Elliot going to continue playing the role of Vanya, portraying Vanya as a female, or is the character in the Netflix show also going to be trans? I just wonder how they're going to handle that. How you doing, underrated darkness? I'm just talking about one of the stars of the Umbrella Academy that came out as trans yesterday, and just wondering what's going to happen with their character. And you have to be careful on these YouTube streets. And I'm definitely not someone who's going to gay bash. When she came out as gay, I wasn't surprised. I just was sad that she felt she had to tell people what her sexual preference was. I mean, obviously, now that she is no longer she, but now is he, I think that it is appropriate. Obviously, it's necessary. I feel it is sad that people feel that it's necessary, that they have to tell you their sexual orientation, or that they have to come out. I do. And I'm saying this, I have a goddaughter who is definitely LGBT. Has been since she was a teenager. I don't know how it would feel if she decided that she wanted to transition. I don't know how her mother would feel. But so far, she just likes dressing like a boy. I don't think she actually wants to be a man, because she's a woman. So, but with Elliot, I just wonder how they're going to take that, and they're going to take that twist and twist that character. I wonder how they're going to do that. It's going to be interesting to see that, because season 3, I don't even know. I don't even know when it's coming out, but I'm going to be all glued to see how the character is going to be portrayed. But I wondered if they filmed it prior to, because if they filmed it prior to, then the character may still be his former self. You know what I mean? So I know that sounds so confusing, but I'm sorry. It makes a lot more sense for someone who's coming out as trans in their 30s, because she's in her 30s. She's in her early 30s. So she came out as gay in her late 20s, and he is coming out as trans in his early 30s. That makes more sense to me Then Caitlyn Jenner coming out as trans in her 60s. Just us. Now, I don't know if there's the same, well, I guess it would be the same dangers actually. And there are so many dangers for trans women that are of color, but I don't know if that extends to trans men. If they go after them too, because I haven't heard about it, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. And I do, that's one of the things that Elliot says is one of the things that makes them sad. And I hate that people beat people up because of how they want to express who they are through how they dress. Bothers you. May be unnatural to you. And it could be that to you. It could bother you and it could be unnatural to you. But that does not give you any right to beat somebody up, to kill somebody. You know, now on the other side of the coin, for the trans women, you need to be careful because you don't want to get yourself in a situation where a man feels like you've tricked him, tricked as you know what. I just think that that's something that should be in a conversation sooner than later. And I probably would be very careful, especially here in the LA area, because they're just crazy. But I would be very careful when first meeting people. Meet them in well-lit places, in public. Because, whether you agree with the lifestyle, we are not God. And we can't judge them to the point of bodily harming them or killing them. And, just because, I'll say this, there are people who have autism who are also gay. I don't know if any of them are also trans, but I do know that some are also gay. And it's like you can't go at someone when you don't agree with their lifestyle with hate, because if you don't go at them in love, you will never be able to get them to hear you. Even if, you just come to the point of agreeing to disagree, you still have to come at them with compassion. even if you strongly believe that they are wrong. And see, that's one of the things that Christians have had a hard time with. I'll say the church. And when I say the church, I'm talking about the Christian church. I'm not talking about the Catholic church. I always have to say that because you guys all know that I was born and raised Catholic. I've said it. And the pedophilia in the Los Angeles Archdiocese occurring in the church that I was at is what drove me out. So, but I guess it's hard for people. It's hard for people to be able to show that love. And because people don't show that love, you have people who have chosen a different path, and many who did not choose that path. The path kind of chose them, who are shunned, especially in the Black community. Let's just be perfectly honest. Especially the Black church. Do I think that coming out as trans is going to hurt Elliot Page's career? I don't think so. Unless he does something really, really weird, because changing themselves from a she to a he does not take away from their acting ability. I think that he will still be able to act. I just wonder if this is going to change. Hey, 1SP, if this is going to greatly change the roles that are going to be offered to him now that he is no longer a she, or no longer wants to be referred to as she. I'm going to say it that way, because honestly, we don't know if Elliot has changed anything physically about themselves, or if they are just now identifying themselves as being trans, because they are now about to embark on that part of their journey. Hey, 1SP, I'm talking about the actor who on the Umbrella Academy on Netflix that plays Vanya, who came out yesterday on I think on his Twitter page to let the world know that he is now wants to be referred to as he or they, and that his name is now Elliot. And then I just kind of went off and talked about how Christians are very hard many times when trying to talk to someone who is part of the alphabet community. But I'm really wondering how Elliot is going to play Vanya going forward. I wonder if Elliot is going to continue playing Vanya as a female, or if Elliot is going to now play Vanya as trans. I mean, make the character, if they're going to make the character trans as well, or if the character is going to stay a female. Because the character, oh no, she killed the dude. Never mind, she killed the dude in season 2. Yeah, she killed the crazy dude. But now the character is like so powerful. Like the most powerful out of all of the Umbrella Academy. The Donald is not going to vote until voter fraud is seen. Yeah, the Donald is ridiculous to me. I don't even know why he's going on with this. Because literally, let's see, on the 14th, well, I don't know, are they doing it on the 13th? Because I guess they go by the date. They're supposed to vote, I believe they're voting on December the 13th, which is a Sunday. But I believe that the Electoral College meets, it doesn't matter if it's a Sunday. Whatever the date is, whatever day it falls on, I believe that's the day that the Electoral College is going to vote. And they have to vote based on what their state came back with, so they don't have a choice in that. That was mandated. So at this point, Joe Biden has 300 and something electoral votes. He only needed 270. Donald can continue with his fight, but it's not going to stop the Electoral College. It's not. They're still going to vote on the 13th. So, at this particular point, he's just blowing hot air. You know, but he has to do this. You know, he has to do this because as soon as that man is out of office, they're going to go after him for everything. They're going to go after him for everything because he no longer has any immunity once he's no longer president. So anything that they wanted to go after him for, they're going to go after him. You know, just like he wanted to go after Hillary, now they're going to go after him. And that's not fake news, 45. They're going to go after you, sir. They do need to pay him. Comedy Central needs to pay him. HBO Max needs to stop streaming The Chappelle Show. And anybody who is watching HBO Max needs to not look at it. Dave Chappelle wants you to boycott that show until Comedy Central, a la Viacom, pay him. So until he gets paid, there should be no Chappelle Show. They never paid him his money. Do you guys not understand that? The contract legally allows them to do that because he walked away. And it does technically legally allow them to play his stuff, but it's morally not right. So something needs to be done about it. Netflix was honorable, and they got rid of it because they felt that he would feel some kind of way, which he did. Dave Chappelle's my favorite comic, so I got his back. And I'm sorry that I even saw portions of it. On Netflix. I think I saw the first episode on Netflix before they snatched it off. But yeah, there is no reason in this world that Comedy Central should not pay him his money. They have the money and they need to pay him. Because, see, for the time that Dave was out of the spotlight, nobody was even paying attention to the fact that they hadn't paid this man his money. Okay? Because they weren't playing his stuff. But now you are playing his stuff. He can't even name anything his own freaking name because you own the rights to his freaking name. He can never call something the Chappelle Show again.
Get that.
Hey, Blind Needle. Yeah, he's Muslim. He's been Muslim for a long time. Yeah. He's more serious about Islam than some of these people who come in your face and tell you that they're Muslims all day, every day. You know, ones who have gone through changing their names and everything and don't use what their name was before. Those folk. Yeah. The one who adds X's or whatever after their names. Yeah. He's more serious than a lot of those people. You know. I'm doing well, Blind Needle. I'm doing the Vlogmas. I've done 2 Vlogmas so far. I'm working on what I'm going to do for tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be up. Something. It will be up. I don't know what it's going to be. But I'm going to put something up for you guys. And I've got after tomorrow, I still have 22 to go. I have to put out one every day. But they will be out every day because I put up a video every day. So, you know, I know that they don't all have to be about Christmas because a lot of people don't even celebrate Christmas. You know, and, you know, Hanukkah is during the month of Christmas, of December as well. So, you know, I might do something about Hanukkah. I might do something about, you know, that atheist holiday, Kwanzaa, that's right after Christmas. So I'm just, you know, but I just have to figure out which ones, but I'm going to do for each one, keep them down to these 2 minutes because I'm using another YouTuber's music that's, you know, it's out there for royalty free, and I'm going to, but They're less than 2 minutes. I'm not trying to monetize these videos. They're too short for ads. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think I have to worry about. I won't get a copyright strike on them. All they'll tell me is that they can't be monetized, and I'm fine with that because all I want is the hours, my watch hours. They count towards my watch hours. That's all I care about, and I'm probably going to end up sending him something so that I'm licensed to use it so that I can use it in a longer video if I decide to do a longer video like for Christmas. So I can use his music behind it if it's a Christmas Day video or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see how we're going to do it. But I'm probably going to go ahead and give him a donation anyway, just so I won't have the little yellow thing on my page saying that I can't monetize my videos that are, these 2-minute videos, which is why I chose to use the music on them, because I knew that they wouldn't be able to monetize them anyway. David Letterman's one of your favorite comment. Second to David Letterman is really good. And I love the show that he's doing now. I love his show. My next guest is. I love the show. And I love that he went out and did that interview with Dave Chappelle. And they talked about when Dave Chappelle came on his show back when he was young. And it was a really good my next guest is. Oh, that's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna do a box opening unboxing video this week. And I'm doing a braiding hair review and installation of said hair. So I have 2 other videos coming out this week. The unboxing video, I'm going to unbox it, and I probably will have what it looks like, the finished product, at the end of the video, because from what I can see, it shouldn't be that many pieces. It should be pretty easy to put together. It's 2 bar stools, 2 purple bar stools. So I'm going to put that out. So I've got a few videos coming out this week that are longer videos. But every day I put up a video. And I'm very proud of myself for that, because it's not easy to put up a video every day when this is not my freaking job. YouTube is my thing that I love to do, and it's going to be a part of, things that I do. And when it's monetized, then yeah, it'll bring in a little bit of money that the person y'all hear in the background will benefit from. But I don't think I could ever make the kind of money that I would need to be making from YouTube to quit my job, even with sponsors. No, I do like Roxy Roker. I love her son too. her son, the sexy Lenny Kravitz. And you know that Al Roker, the guy on the weather guy, you know that Al Roker is her brother, right? Al Roker is her younger brother. She was his sister. Oh, thank you so much, Blind Needle. No, but I do like Roxy Roker, but Roxy Roker was his mom. She was on the Jeffersons. Cause we're moving on up to the top. A deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, we're moving on up to the sky. We finally got a piece of the pie. That's my rendition of the theme to the Jeffersons. Thank you very much. Oh, he's her cousin. I know that they're related, but people were saying that he's her brother. But yeah, she was Lenny's mom. Yeah, you made me think when you mentioned her that you made me remember the Jeffersons. Shoot, how many people from the Jeffersons are still here? I know Belinda Tolbert is still around. You know, didn't I think the one who played as Wheezy, is she still here or did she pass? I know Marla Gibbs is still here. Maybe Roxy's the only one who's passed. What about Michael Evans? Is he still around? Encore. No encore. I'm about to get off of here because it's like I've been on for an hour. It's after midnight, and I have a meeting at 7:30 in the morning, my time, which means that because they're saying meeting first thing. Actually, I have 2 freaking meetings tomorrow. Ugh. Yeah. So let me get off of here. Let me come on here so you guys can see me. Come on. There we go. Everybody. Nope, yeah, you don't have no shirt on. He has no shirt on. He can't come on camera today. Sorry. No shirt. He does not come on camera shirtless. That is the rules. I told him to get a t-shirt and he still didn't get one. So he don't get to come on. Anyway, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Excuse me? And he's mad because he can't come on. And I'll see you guys then. Peace, guys. Good night.